Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Suspend. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. Now, today, we got a pretty interesting show here for you guys, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, as you know, one of the big series that a lot of us are paying attention to these playoffs is a series between the reigning champion Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings. Now, going into this series, I picked the Golden State Warriors to win this series, but as we currently speak, the Golden State Warriors find themselves in an 0-2 deficit. Now, I don't personally believe that the series is over. I think Stephen Curry is too great. I think Stephen Curry and Kawhi Leonard are the two best players in the Western Conference right now. I'm not going to bet against Stephen Curry. He is just too dynamic of a player. So I think if you have Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, but especially if you have Stephen Curry, you have a chance. So I'm not giving up on Stephen Curry whatsoever. Nevertheless, the last game that they played, as y'all know, the Sacramento Kings were able to get a win. But there was an incident that took place on the court between Draymond Green and Domantas Sabonis. And they were basically looked like they were tussling over a rebound. And then Sabonis goes to the floor, and you can see him kind of clutching at Draymond Green's feet, or his foot, excuse me. And then Draymond Green then decides to basically stomp him on his chest, like stomp on him. Go figure. So he stomps the guy on his chest. He's there writhing in pain. I don't know how painful it was, but he looked like he was in pain. I don't know. And then Draymond Green goes up the court. Subsequently, Draymond Green, I think, was given a flagrant 2. You then now see him on the bench or at the bench, and he's now kind of going back and forth with the crowd and shouting, yeah, 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 yeah. And then if you look at the clip again, you can actually see Klay Thompson look at him like, yo, what is up with this? Anyway, so he's doing all of that, looking like a crazy person, doing all of these things. And then that was that. Then after the game, he spoke and said, my leg was being grabbed, etc. And you know what? And I find it ironic that Draymond Green is even complaining. The dude that runs around kicking people in their private areas, he's running around acting like a victim when he's always doing his slick stupidity, flexing in people's faces and doing all of that crazy stuff. But he acts like as if he's a victim when he goes around doing some of the most ridiculous basketball plays. Non-basketball plays is what Draymond Green specializes in, with kicking people in their private area. Who does that but Draymond Green? He's the only one that does that. And the part that gets me is that he's always surprised when people react to. He's always shocked. Like I said, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you? So that's Draymond Green. So he says his piece. Now, a lot of people speculated afterwards that the league would not suspend him. And a lot of those people that speculated would turn out to be absolutely wrong. And it turns out the NBA has suspended him. And I want to read what the NBA had to say, and I'm also going to read from a CBS Sports article. The NBA released a statement. Golden State's Draymond Green suspended. This was from New York on April 18th, 2023. Golden State Warriors forward Draymond Green has been suspended 1 game without pay for stepping on the chest of Sacramento Kings center Domantas Sabonis. It was announced today by Joe Dumars, Executive Vice President, Head of Basketball Operations. The suspension was based in part on Green's history of unsportsmanlike acts. Green's actions were in response to Sabonis grabbing and holding Green's right ankle after falling to the floor. Green received a flagrant foul 2 and was ejected, and Sabonis was assessed a technical foul. The incident occurred with 7:30 remaining in the fourth quarter of the Warriors' 114-106 loss to the Kings in Game 2 of their first-round playoff series on April 17th at Golden One Center. Green will serve his suspension April 20th when the Warriors host the Kings for Game 3 of the series at Chase Center. So that's what they had to say there. Let me read a little bit from this article here. Draymond Green has been suspended for Game 3 of the first round series between Golden State Warriors and Sacramento Kings. The article then continued on to say, this is far from the first instance of postseason discipline for Green. He was also infamously suspended during the 2016 NBA Finals when Green received a flagrant 1 foul at the end of the game for hitting LeBron James in the groin. That was his third flagrant foul point of the postseason, triggering an automatic suspension for Game 5 of the Finals. The Warriors lost that game and ultimately the series. And basically the article goes on to say whatever it's saying. So you guys can check those things out. Here are my thoughts. I think Draymond Green at times acts like a bozo. No other way to say it. Draymond Green likes to act like the victim when he's the one running around doing all type of craziness. That's Draymond Green for you. Now, maybe some Golden State Warriors fans love this because that's y'all player, so maybe y'all gotta love it. But I can't imagine that all the Golden State Warriors fans enjoy this. Like, what would you enjoy about a guy jeopardizing the team's ability to compete in the playoffs? What's to enjoy about that? That's number one. Number two, Draymond Green, just from afar, seems emotionally unstable. This is just my opinion. I mean, he seems like he cannot corral his emotions at times, and he gets away with a lot with the referees. A lot. He's always berating them, following them, talking. And unfortunately, it seems like there's no one on the Golden State Warriors roster that can rein him in. It seems like there's no player. We're not even a head coach, because when he's going through all of those things, someone has to be able to walk up to Draymond and say, yo, bro, chill out. What's wrong with you? Like, chill out. And once again now, he's going to cost his team probably an opportunity to win, or put more pressure on other players to step up and go out there and win. Now, some people will say, well, this might get them emotionally fired up. Nah, no, it won't. No, this is not how you emotionally get yourself emotionally fire up your team, by ensuring that you get suspended in a pivotal Game 3 when your team is down 0-2. I don't see how this works. I'm sure Golden State Warriors fans are probably sick of Draymond Green at this point. But, hey, these are my thoughts and opinions. What I want to know from you guys is simply, what do you think about this suspension? Do you think it's fair? And what do you think about Draymond Green constantly doing these type of things? Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comment section. We catch you guys on the next show.